Hey, my name is Brandon. I'm an alcoholic and addict in recovery. I'm at a funeral today, and it's an all-day event. We've been going since about 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's about 4:30 now. And it's been interesting to see how many people that I'm with have been talking about how they're looking forward to getting to the bar and having a drink. And there is, I'm not going to lie, there is a part of me that a small part of me that wishes I could partake, but there's a much bigger part of me that is so grateful that I am not in my active addiction anymore, because I would have just been miserable all day long. And instead, today I had this series of very significant spiritual experiences, getting to know and talk to family that I haven't seen in years, in some cases decades, and then sitting in a just gorgeous church service, and then having the opportunity to, the funeral I'm at is for my grandmother, and having the opportunity to speak and to share, and to do that all without any kind of concern for my state of mind and whether I've had too much to drink, or whether I'm too high, or even having to worry about thinking about those kinds of things. And it's just been a beautiful experience, and not being able to drink at an event is such a small price to pay for the kind of joy that I can experience now that I never could have had in my active addiction. If I was in my addiction at this point, if I was in my addiction during an event like this, I would be constantly trying to figure out how I could manipulate my way around the situation in order to go get a drink or go get high. I would have been absent. I wouldn't have been able to be there for people like my mother, for people like other members of my family. And I wouldn't have been able to be there for what ended up being a very spiritual experience. It's amazing, and these are the situations that I encounter on a regular basis that fill me with gratitude for being sober and for not having that in my life anymore. And I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a great day to be sober, not just today, but every day. And sometimes you get hit with something that kind of sparks a little bit, man, I wish I could just have a beer. But I can easily remember that I can't just have a beer. I've never been able to just have a beer. It's always been one beer led to 20 for me. And if you're like that, then giving it up is a small price to pay for the kind of joy that you can find in being there for yourself, your family, and for the world, and the life that happens when you're actually present in the present moment. That's it for today. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.